Yay, we made it to Friday. We made it to Friday. Woohoo. Today is the Magician. I love the Magician. Well, I'm going to tell you a whole bunch of things about the Magician because that's what I do. No reason to announce that. So the Magician, you can tell how happy I am it's Friday. I had a great but crazy Thursday, and you know what I feel like? I feel like if I do these every day, I call it a spell, but I just do a little meditation. I have a beautiful candle that my friend April gave me, and if you are interested at all in meditations and putting stuff out there, this week's podcast, Paranormal Karen Podcast, which is on YouTube, iTunes, everywhere, I speak with my friend April, who we talk about that. We talk about curses and stuff like that. Thank you for the hearts. And I feel like this happens. I put out, and I think this is years ago, put out that energy and sort of manifested things in my career. And I feel like they're happening now. Like I keep getting these odd calls, or things keep falling in, or we need to do an interview with you today. Just on and on. And that was yesterday, which was hectic and wonderful and hopeful. So today we're going to go really positive for the weekend and give y'all some power, because that is the Magician. The Magician, he is the Magi, as above, so below. He is between the worlds. A lot about this card. He has the 4 elements in front of him. Earth, that's your pentacles. Wands is spirit. Oops, somebody I'm so sorry. I'm going to scroll up and see that text in a minute. I didn't see it. I wasn't looking at the screen. Apology, my friend. Cups is emotion, swords is air, thought, action, all those things. He is master of all. They are on the table in front of him. He knows how to use all of them. Okay, lilies and roses, just for a little tidbit. Lilies are purified desires, and roses are, it's going to come to me. How did I blank on that? They're both desires, but lilies are purified or higher thought desires. And I believe roses are physical. When they are in the front, they mean this is something that's coming to front. Oh, there you are. May I have a card pulled? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't do that today. I don't do that on the thing, but thank you very much for asking. So, the Magician, he has all the symbols. He wears his white close to him. His white is his spirituality. Red is desires. He wears them very loosely so he can throw them off at any time. They do not control him. The desires do not control him. The snake, never-ending snake there, or straps his spirit and his spirituality to him. The power of infinity above him. He is independent. He is the number one. He is taking back your power. Now, in a negative sense, he can be a little, like if this comes up as someone you're dating, I always get a little hesitant. I feel like this is not just the salesman, but it's the guy that might be a little bit of a phony, because as we know with a magician, magicians are very much like, look over here while I do this over here. Does not necessarily, depends on the cards around it. Not necessarily mean a liar or a fake, but it can. This would be who might be a phony or somebody that's not showing you everything at once. I also, yes, sleight of hand. Thank you for that. Perfect. Sleight of hand. And what was I going to say about him? Salesman. I love the word salesman, because a salesman is not necessarily a negative. It's somebody that's doing their job, but they know how to put the best things front. So today, a lot of times people ask me when I read tarot cards or stuff, or psychics, everybody feels like intuition and psychic stuff is an ability that is outside of you. Like that person has it and I don't have it. And I feel like people don't understand their intuition and they're using it all the time. I use the example of if you hang around anybody or you have a friend that's a police officer, watch how fast they can spot a criminal, okay? They already are tuned into that vibration and that intuition. Watch somebody that's a great salesman. They can find the person that will buy that sale or take it right away. So I want you all to understand you have that intuition. When I read, I don't know if people think I'm getting hit by lightning bolts or things are feel differently or my body's on fire. It's all the same as when I'm talking to you. I'm just tuned in and open to the information that's coming. So how do you do that? That's what we're going to learn today. You do that by grounding and being in the moment. It's not about being in another place. When you're in the moment, you can hear everything. In fact, I did a comedy video on superstitions, and it was very interesting that one of the superstitions was in awkward moments, you can hear angels. In the silence of awkward moments, you can hear angels. And that really struck me with what I had today. So, and for those of you that don't know, grounding is being in the moment, feeling your feet on the ground, really being in your body, not dreaming about something else, not wishing something would happen, not going into the future, just being here now, being present. Grounding and being in the moment puts me in touch with all the information I want. I struggled with whether that was want or need, but if you're speaking with someone and you kind of want to know, what is this? Is this person a salesman, or is he a phony, or is he what? Is he a great guy? Is he a master of things? Stay grounded and listen inside your head, and you'll get that answer. Grounding and being in the moment puts me in touch with all the information I want. Okay, everybody? Have a super psychic weekend. Grounding and being in the moment puts me in touch with all the information I want. All right, everybody, have a great day.